think of going from right to left. If you do it on the left side to start with, it's already unconsciously a thing, what's going on here? Why start there, you know? So anyway, you have to participate with me. How do you see today's world? What are the things that you see happening in today's world?
Fighting.
Okay, fighting.
I think it's the word falling away.
Falling away?
Yeah, from the gospel. I mean, the
Okay.
Western world is losing we're losing that grounding in the gospel like we had 100 years ago.
Okay. Long story short, would you agree with me that today's world is broken?
Amen.
Okay, today's world is definitely broken. What do you see people doing to try to escape from this world? Or escape from this mess, I would say. What do you see them doing? How do they try to escape?
Alcohol and drugs.
Okay, drugs. Put that there. Something else?
Suicides.
There are suicides, yeah. That one is permanent.
But we're getting to sports and all sorts of
Okay, recreation or entertainment,
Yeah.
sports, TV, whatever. Okay, let's put this up here, recreation. There's lots of things you can name, but when you're sharing this with somebody else, you let them you let them come up with the words, okay? And you know, except for this one, the other things do give some relief for maybe 5 seconds. But it's like a bungee cord that just snaps them back into this mess. Another thing to think about is, so why do people think there's a way out? Because in their deepest heart of hearts, they know that God did not create this world this way. When God created this world, it was perfect, it was full of love, innocence, harmony. That's the way God created the world. Unfortunately, man made a decision. He made the decision to not believe what God said. And that created the barrier of sin. That means that man cannot get back into that relationship with God. But you know, God loves man so much that He created the only door that will get man out of this mess. And that door is through Jesus Christ, who came to this world, lived a perfect, sinless life. He died on the cross in my place for my sin, was buried and rose again, so that all I have to do is turn from my sin and believe in what He has done for me. He will become king of my life, supposedly a crown, and restore my relationship with God so that we can once again become friends. Now the question is, what world are you living in? What world are you living in? If you've been praying for your friends, according to the oikos map that we talked about, you know, praying for the people that I know that are close to me but far from God, God will be preparing their hearts. Sometimes people will say, I don't want to talk about this. You can keep praying for them. Sometimes, most people will, when you've been praying for them, they say, I'm living here. And then your question is, what would keep you from turning from your sin and believing in what Jesus did for you. If they can honestly say there is nothing, you can lead them in a prayer using the same drawing. With Deanna, the girl that we talked about in the pictures, the three people, new believers, in January, she came to church. First Sunday she came to church, we took her out for lunch, and I shared this drawing with her. God had been preparing her heart, which is another long story, but God had been preparing her heart, and she says, I'm living there, and I want to live here. And I said, all you need to do is talk to God about it. And she started without me even telling her. She said, God, I'm living here, I'm a sinner, and I know that I can't get out of that mess by myself. I want to turn from my sin. I believe in what Jesus did for me, and I want him to be king of my life because I want to be friends with you again. She did that, and I said, welcome to the family. We're sisters now. God is our Father, and we're part of the same family. But you know, Deanna, God did not save you so that you could live here feeling all kinds of warm fuzzies.
Amen.
God saved you to send you back into that fallen world, into that mess, so that you can share with others how they can get out of this mess. And that's what I told you. She went back to share with her family, and none of her family have come to the Lord. But she has had contacts from people on Facebook that she hasn't heard from in years, and she's been able to share Christ with them. And there's been a couple of them that are now part of House Church. So that's the three circles.